Zodiac, welcome. So basically, in this one for game I'll be playing is another Defeat Dodge board game slash a Ultimate Texas Hold'em game as well. So it'll be a wonderful feeling, and it's gonna be how it's gonna be in that way, and it's gonna be how it is. So the way of this is in that way. This is gonna be how it is, and you have to enjoy it, and you're going to see it as a wonderful feeling. You know how it goes, you know how it works, and you know this is the way it works. So the way of this is gonna be how interesting it is, and when you do it, that's how it goes that way. Because whenever it is, that's what it is. And for me, whenever I renew the way how it is, this is what it's gonna be. So you're gonna use your math skills. I'm gonna use my math skills. 2.25%. It's gonna be between 25%, 50%, 100%, and 1000%, because I'll do different flops and different turns, and all that. So the further ado, without any question, is that it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be how vulnerable it is in that way, but it's going to be how it is. It's going to be a wonderful strategy of how it goes, and that's how it's going to remain. That's how it is. So cheers to everybody. Okay. So, the way of how it goes, this is how it's gonna be. So Poke's will be on the left side, so I was on the right side, didn't confuse about it. That's how it goes. I have the deer bathroom that versus Steeler. That's the way it happens. Remember, I will show you the new cards, as in the red cards and the blue cards. That's how it goes. I have a mixture of blue cards and red cards all together, and that's what's gonna be. So let's see how interesting it is. And we're going to figure out who's going to go first, who's going to go last, and let's see, whoever wins. So this is how it goes, and here we go. Pro guys have a blue card, so else has a red card. Pro guys have the 3 diamonds, so else has the king clubs, so I'll go first. That's very interesting. Let's see. So I'll do 5 blues. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on. Soyos has the king, queen of hearts, 5 of diamonds, and jack 10 of spades. So that's very interesting, because now I got hearts and I got spades. Let's see what the Pro Gods will do. And Pro Gods will get at least 5 reds. And let's see. Pro guys have the 3, 4 ace of clubs, 4, 5 spades. So they have clubs and spades, the pair of 4s. Interesting. Add 1 red, discard 1 blue, add 2 reds, 1 blue, discard 3 blues. And the flop is 2 hearts, 10 clubs, 6 spades, turn, ace diamonds, and 8 clubs. Pilgrims have a pair of aces. I have a pair of 10s. Pilgrims have a pair of aces. 1 point for the Pilgrims, 0 points for the out. Discard 1 red, add 2 blues, discard 1 red, add 2 blue, discard 1 blue. Then the flop is 7, 9 diamonds, ace of spades, the turn, now hearts, and 3 spades, Pros have aces and threes to pair. I only have king high, but I missed it, so now it's 2 points for the pro guys, 0 points for the layout. Just got one red. Have one red and 2 blues. Flop is 6 of clubs, 10 spades, 4 diamonds. Top set for pro guys. The turn. 8 spades. And 10 of hearts. Pro guys have a 10-4 full house. I have a 3 count with a pair of 10s. 3 clubs. 8 clubs. And 7 hearts. 3 spades. 2 spades. Both have a straight flush draw. Ace hearts. Now I got the royal flush draw because I have the king queen of hearts and I got the ace 10 of hearts. So I just need a jack of hearts. 4 spades. Now pro guys have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually no, they don't have the 6 spades yet, but they do have, well, they have quads actually. They have 4 of a kind with quads, quad 4s. I have a royal flush draw, but it's hard though. And king of hearts. So now I got the king queen flush, but I'm still missing my royal flush draw. Pro guys still have quads, like a 4 of a kind. So pro guys will take it, so that'll be 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for the pro guys, 0 points for Zodiacs. Because I have king 10 full house, I have, king queen flush, but I missed it. So that wasn't good. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. I was so close to make that royal flush, but I kinda missed it. Really. So let's see what's happening. And one red. Discard 2 blues, 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. And the flop is 5 of clubs, 10, 6 hearts. Now I have 2 pair. And I have a king eye flush draw. So here we go. Turn. 2 clubs. Now players have a straight flush draw. And king diamonds. Players do have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 high straight. So they're kind of ahead at the moment. 9 diamonds. King diamonds. Now I got the king 10 full house. 4 clubs. Now the players have a straight flush actually, because now they have the 2, the 3, the ace of clubs with the 5, 4 of clubs. So that's a straight flush. That kills my King 10 full house. So that'll be 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for the pro guides. 0 points for Zodiac. Wow. That was insane. Now I add 2 blues, discount red, add the blue, and the flop is 5, 10 of diamonds, queen of spades. Now I got 2 pair again, so it's not over yet. Turns to 5 of spades, queen of clubs. And pro gets have a 3 count with a pair of 5s. I have the queen 5 full house. And 10 of clubs. 5 of hearts. Ace of diamonds. Now pro gets have the ace 5 full house. I have the queens and 5s for a full house. Queen 10 full house. 3 clubs. Two clubs. Now players have a straight flush draw because they have the 2 3 clubs and the 4 ace of clubs in their hand. So that's very interesting. And 2 of spades. That, that doesn't give me anything. But then Poguets are still ahead though, because they have the ace 5 full house. They have whatever they have. So it'll be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the Poguets, 0 points for Zodiac. That was 2 now. That was 2. So let's see. So now I'm going to do a good flop that I did before. What I mean by that for a good flop is be very certain. So let's see. Add 1 blue. Discard 3 blues. Add 2 reds and blue. Discard 3 blues and 2 reds. And the flop is ace, 7 spades, 7 spades. The Poguets have the 5 high flush. I have the jack high flush. So it's not over yet. Turns the queen clubs. Followed by the jack clubs. And Poguets have a club draw. I have 2 pair, and I have the jack high flush draw. King of spades comes in. Now I have a bigger royal flush draw. So it's not yet. Jack diamonds. 2 diamonds. 4 hearts. 10 hearts. Now I got a royal flush draw and a heart draw. So I got 18 outs. Plus I got a 3 of a kind with a pair of jacks and 10s for a full house. Poguets still have tops over their pair of 4s. Very interesting as well. 5 hearts. Jack clubs. Still the same though, because I got the queen jack full house. I got the royal flush draw with the ace king of spades. Jack 10 spades and the Queen spades. So there's always these common draws that it kind of is where you're going to try to use your combinations. And 6 diamonds. Yeah, see, it doesn't give me anything because, well, it does in one way or another, but that 6 diamonds doesn't help me because it gives the Pro Gods a wonderful way of trying to what they want, right? They're trying to make quad 4s. I'm trying to not let them, so it all depends on what the cards are doing. So it would be very interesting. So that must be at least 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 point for Zodiacs. 5 points for the Pro Gods. So that's why I'm going to do it a little bit different. A different flop, a different way. So I'll discard 3 blues. Let's see what about this. Let's see. And flop is 2, 3, 6. Now, Pogo's made a 3 flush, with there's 6 high, 3 flush, right? So now that's kind of bad because now I have the Jack 10 of spades. Very hard now. Turns an ace of hearts. 4 spades. 5 of clubs. 9 of hearts. Jack of spades. Queen of hearts. Now I do have the ace queen. I do have the ace queen flush draw. I have the 9 queen of hearts with the king queen of hearts. But technically, the 3 flush still holds for the Pro God still. Let's see. 11 is the 2 hearts. And 4 diamonds. Now, Pro Gods make quad 4s as well with their straight flush. I'm still trying to accommodate. That's a good word to say. So I still need my royal flush draw, but it's hard though. 10 hearts comes into play. Now, if I look at this correctly, King Queen of Hearts now has actually a combo draw, which means that I have the Ace, 10, King Queen of Hearts. All needs the Jack of Hearts to make a royal flush. That will kill Pro Gods' streak flush. His royal flush is actually that would beat everything. So I still need that way of how it's going to be in that way. 3 clubs. 7 hearts. 8 hearts. And 10 diamonds. Yeah, see, so the way I'm trying to put this together into that perspective is like I'm trying to think of what to do, but it's hard though because I know that King 10, King Queen, I had almost a royal flush draw, but I keep missing it. Puggets still technically have the straight flush as they do. Because like I said, if they use the 4 or 5 of heart, 4 or 5 of spades, with a 2 or 3, 6 of spades, that's a straight flush. Even if they have a 4 of a kind with their pair of 4s, that kills my royal flush draw because I missed it. So it's basically how it seems to be, I guess. So that must be at least, it'll be 5 plus 1, 6. 6 points for the Pill Gods, 1 point for Zodiac. So that was round 2. And here we go. And I'll do the same flop that I did before. Just get 1 blue and 2 red. And 3 blues. Flop is 7 clubs, ace hearts, ace of clubs. Now opponents have a 0 count with a pair of aces. There's 1 heart out there. This is very interesting as well. Now I'm going to add 2 turns, 4 hearts, 2 hearts. Now I do have the king, queen of hearts, but opponents have the 4s and aces for full house. Not yet. 6 spades, ace diamonds. Now there's 3 aces out there. 4 clubs. Now opponents make quad 4s. 2 clubs. 4 spades. Now if they use 3 4s here with their 2 4s, that means that they have a 5 of kind. That's rare. So when you make a 5 of a kind with a pair of 4s, that's rare too, right? So it kind of interesting. It looks okay to me, but for them it looks very, very good for them, and it's very bad for me because I miss my royal flush draw. You know, there's always these combinations that I just told you about. So it's like this is between a 50% to 100%, right? My hand doesn't make any sense because yes, there's only ace, 4, 2 of hearts up there, but the king, queen of hearts kind of defeat a, 5 of kind with a pair of 4s. Like, unbelievable, right? So the way how this is, in that way, that'd be, I think it would be 6 plus 1, 7. 7 points for the Pill Gods, 1 point for Zodiac. So that was round 3. So let's see. Let's see. One more. Just got 1 red. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Flop is 10, 8 of clubs, 10 of spades. Now I've got a 0 kind with a pair of 10s. Both guys have an ace or flush draw. So it's not over yet. Turn. 10 of spades. 5 of spades. Now opponents have a 5-high flush draw. I have I have 10s and 5s for a full house. So it's not over yet. 8 diamonds. King of hearts. 9 spades. Followed by the 3 spades. 10 of hearts. Jack of spades. So now I got the Jack 10 full house, right? And I got the Jack 10 of spades. I got the King Queen of hearts with the King 10 of hearts. Poguts kind of not have their 3 flush draw yet. So that's very interesting too. 9 clubs, 3 diamonds, and Poguettes have a 3-5 full house, but then they got the 3 of a kind with a pair of 3s. So it's not yet though. A spades comes in. Now if I look at this correctly, I have the 8 spades, 9 spades, jack spades. I have the jack 10 spades in my hand. I need the 7 spades or queen spades to make a straight flush. So that's very interesting. 2 clubs, 10 clubs, ace diamonds, 2 clubs again, 3 hearts, yeah, 1 more, king clubs. Yeah, so if I see this in one way or another, like if I look at this in a different perspective, I think that I got the best hand here because I got the jack 10, I got jack 10, I got spades, I got hearts, yeah, I got king, queen, and spade, king, queen, hearts, like king high flush, jack high flush, jack 10 full house. So king 10 full house. Poguettes kind of still have their, like I don't know if they made their straight flush. Probably not really, because if they have the ace 4 of clubs, ace 3 of clubs, like they only got an ace high flush, but then they got the 5-3 full house. Yeah, so it's like they kind of missed this. So that must be at least 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for Zodiac. 7 points for Poguettes. That was round 3. Add 1 blue. Discard 2 reds, 1 blue. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Discard 1 red. Flop is king of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 9 of hearts. Turn. King of diamonds. Five of diamonds. Queen of spades. Queen of clubs. Queen of diamonds. So now I have king queen full house. Poguettes have 4s and queens for a full house. But that doesn't matter because king queen full house kills the Poguettes' 4s and queens for a full house. So that must be at least 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the Poguettes. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues. Discard 1 red. Add the red. Discard 1 blue. And the flop is 8 of hearts, queen of diamonds, jack of spades. Now I got 2 pair of queens and jacks. Turn. Queen of hearts. And jack clubs. Now I got the queen jack full house. Those have 4s and queens for a 2 pair. 9 diamonds. Ace of clubs. 8 of clubs. 7 clubs. 6 clubs. Yeah, see, the pill guards have an ace high flush, but Queen Jack full house takes it. But then if I do look at the 8, 7, 6 of clubs with the 4, 3 of clubs, yes, they would have a straight flush draw. But let's see. 7 diamonds, Jack of diamonds, and 3 of clubs. Yeah, see, there's no way that the pill guards made like almost a straight flush, but they can't do it because yes, if you think that the pill guards have the ace 3, you know, they would have the ace 4 flush. Excuse me. So, but that doesn't defeat my Queen Jack full house. It doesn't defeat that. So, I think in my own mind, it'll be 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the pill guards. So it's like, alright, it's gonna be the best as it seems to be, I guess. Because you have to have your own different combinations of like, okay, well, this is gonna be how it's gonna be, right? So what I mean by that is that, alright, well, this is how it's gonna be, and whenever I add different flops like that, it's kind of cool in one way or another. So it's like, wow, right? Like, I can still amaze that Pogas made a Babacan with their pair of 4s. Like, that's rare, right? And I always had Royal Flush Draw. So in that way, that's how it goes. Let's see what's happening. So now we're going to do, so while we're going to get new cards, we're going to get new cards. So let's see what the Pro Guides will do this time. So let's see. Let's see. So do it a little bit differently for the Pro Gods. Disco 1 red, Jack spades, 8 clubs, 6 clubs, 9 diamonds, and 1 more. Jack diamonds. So they have a pair of jacks. So they have 8 6 of clubs, Jack 9 diamonds, and Jack spades. That's what the Pro Guides will have. Now, I think, okay, well, that's very interesting, right? So now let's see what Zodiac is. Let's see. Disco 1 blue, Zodiac has 4 diamonds. And hearts. 3 diamonds. And 2 hearts. 1 more. 3 diamonds. So I got 4 queen, 3 of diamonds, 9 2 hearts. Now I have diamonds and hearts, right? And I think to myself, it's like, okay, well, that's how it's gonna be, yes. But remember that we do different flops, right? Remember that. So, you know, it's still early days in this wonderful game that it is, because the Pro Gods still have 7 points. Zodiac's only got 3 points. It's very close indeed. Just got 1 red. 2 blues, 1 red. Flop is 9 diamonds, Jack clubs, 4 hearts. Now opponents have top set with a pair of jacks. I got 1 heart out there, one diamond out there. The turn. 8 clubs. Followed by the 2 of spades. Now opponents have a club draw and top set. I have a 2 pair and a straight draw. 9 clubs. 4 hearts. Now I got the 9 4 full house, but let's have Jack 9 full house. 6 diamonds. 3 spades. 7 spades. And 3 hearts. Technically it's still the same because now the Pro Gods still have the Jack 9 full house, they have the Jack 3 full house, Jack 4 full house. I have the 9 4 full house, I have like the 2 3 full house. I only got 2 diamonds, 9 diamonds and 6 diamonds, but that doesn't help me really to make a straight flush. 2 clubs. 10 clubs. Now Pro Gods still have their straight flush draw because there's the 8 clubs, 9 clubs, 10 clubs, 6 clubs. They have the 8 6 of clubs, right? So that's what they have. 10 of hearts. And 1 more. Jack clubs again. So they made quad jacks as well. So while they make quad jacks, that feeds my 9 4 full house, 9 2 full house, 9 3 full house. So I kind of missed, and that'll be 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for the Pro Gods, 3 points for Zodiac. Okay. Just got 1 red. Add 2 reds. Just got 1 red. Add blue. Just got 1 blue. And the flop is queen queen 9. 2 diamonds, 1 heart there. So now I got the queen 9 full house. Turns an ace of hearts. And 3 diamonds. Now I have the queen 9 full house. But it's only like a jack high flush, but full house defeats it. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac. 8 points for the Pro Gods. Just got 1 blue. Add 1 red, 1 blue. Just got 1 blue. Add red. Just got 1 red. And the flop is 10 spades, 7 hearts, Jack spades. Now Pro Gods have top set with a pair of jacks. We have the Jack high straight. I am open-ended because I need a 8 or a queen, 8 or a king to make a king out straight or a queen out straight. Turns to 10 clubs, and pros have the 10 jack full house. 2 clubs, 7 spades, 2 hearts, 10 hearts. So now the pro guy's made a bigger full house with the jacks and tens, because there's 3 tens out there, and there's 2 jacks to make a bigger full house. So that missed my 9 high flush draw, and I missed it. So actually I do have the 9 high flush, but I missed my draw actually. So that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the pro guys, 4 points for Zodiac. Add 1 blue. Just got 2 reds, 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. Just got 1 red. And flop is king diamonds, 5 of clubs, 10 spades. Turn. 2 hearts. And 5 of clubs. So now the pro guards have the 8 high flush draw. They're looking for a king high flush draw. I have a draw really, but not really. 5 diamonds. 6 spades. 4 of clubs. Yeah, see, I totally missed. So, pros have the 5s and jacks for a bigger full house. So, that must be 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for the pro guys. 4 points for Zodiac. And let's see. Just draw 1 red. Add 2 reds and blue. Flop is ace hearts, 6 3 of spades. I'll add something different. I'll add 2 turns. Jack clubs, king spades, and 10 diamonds, 7 clubs, 9 hearts. Now let's see. Pro guys have the jack high straight. I have a king high straight actually, and I also have an ace high straight. So I use the queen 9 or queen 4. That kills the pro guys' jack high straight and tops a pair of jacks, and an ace high straight kills it. So that must be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiac, 10 points for the pro guys. I'll do that flop again because that's very different. Just got 1 blue, add 2 reds, 1 blue, and the flop is 8 of hearts, 8 spades, 2 of clubs. Players have a 0 count with a pair of 8s. Now I'll add 2 turns, 3 of clubs, ace of clubs. And players have the 8 high flush. I have 2 pair, 2s and 3s. Jack spades, 8 of the hearts, Now there's 3 8s out there. Both have the jacks and 8s for full house. Even though you have the 8 6 of clubs to make a 8 high flush. I have the 2 3, 2 pair. 5 hearts. 4 spades. Queen clubs. 9 spades. So really, I still have my 2 pairs still. But now I got queens and 9s now. And that's kind of my more bigger, right? So now I have a good draw for this. Another jack spades. So now the players have made quad jacks, 4 of a kind. Seven diamonds. 3 clubs. Now I got the 2 3 full house. The pockets are still the same because they have quad jacks still. Ace spades. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 8s here, plus the jack 8. So if pockets still have quad jacks, they're still in the lead still. So let's see. 2 of spades. 6 clubs. 4 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. Yep. And 3 hearts. One more. 6 hearts. Yeah, see, I almost have a straight flush draw, but I don't have a way of figuring it out because I only got the 9 high flush. I got 4 3 diamonds, but then there's the 7 diamonds here with the 4 diamonds. So technically I still need the 5 diamonds and the 6 diamonds to complete my straight flush. But quad jacks are still the same. And quad jacks, you don't change the quad jacks, no. So in other ways, I almost had this. So that must be at least for the pro guys would be 10 plus 11. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for the pro guys. 5 points. So yeah. And here we go. Add 1 red. Just one red. Add 2 reds and blue. Discard 1 red and 2 blues. Flop is 5 of spades, 6 diamonds, 7 hearts. Now I have the semi-straight. Pro guys have a 9 high straight. Turn is a queen of spades. Ace clubs. Queen of spades. Now I have a 3 of a kind with a pair of queens. But I still have the 9 high straight. Six clubs. Two diamonds. Now I got a straight flush draw. So if I have the 4 3 diamonds with the 2 diamonds and 6 diamonds, all needs the 5 diamonds. Eight diamonds. Queen of hearts. Now there's only 1, 2, 3. 3 queens are out there. I got the queen 2 full house. Opponents have jacks and queens for a bigger full house. I still need the 5 of diamonds to complete my straight flush. Jack of diamonds. Now opponents have top still with a pair of jacks. So let's see. 5 of hearts. And ace of clubs. Yeah. 10 of hearts. And here we go. 8 clubs. Queen of hearts. Another queen. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 queens are out there. Pokers are still in the lead for the jacks and queens for a full house. I'm still looking for my straight flush draw, by the way. So I'm using the 4, 3 of diamonds. Now the 2 diamonds and the 5 and the 6 diamonds are on the board, but I still need the 5 diamonds to complete. Now clubs. Now spades. Jack of hearts. Yeah, now they made quad jacks. So the jack of hearts, jack of diamonds. Plus, in their hand, they have quad jacks as well for the pill gods. Yeah, quad jacks are still taking it. I'm still trying to look for that 5 of diamonds to make it straight flush. Ace of spades. And last one. 4 of diamonds. Yeah, that's the wrong. That's actually the wrong card that I needed. So yeah, that really puzzles me, because if I look at this on my hand, like I have the 4, 9, queen, 2, 3 on the opposite side, I still need the 5 diamonds to complete. But I had all these combination, like combo draws that I had. And if you're wondering what is a combo draw for all my viewers who are out there, it actually means that I had a lot of outs, like I had 18 outs to figure out what I need. But it's hard though, because you're trying to use your mathematics, right? So honestly, like I do think that I had, like, because I still have like a 9-2 full house, I had like a queen 9 full house. But then when the 2 jacks came, the jack of diamonds and the jack of hearts, and Pogas had quad jacks, that kind of ends it, because I don't see anything for me. So that'd be 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for the Pogods, and 5 points for Zodiac. So as you can see, I think this is the way of how it's going to be, and knowing that this is like the right move of how the Pogods are kind of on how it is. So whether if they made actually quad jacks as the final, that's what it's gonna be. And it's like, wow, like if I try to make at least a straight flush, all I need was the 5 diamonds to complete. But it's rare though, because yes, you might hit a straight flush, maybe you don't, but it's rare though. It's like the Pogods made like a basically quad jacks. That's a 4 of a kind, and it's rare though, because usually it's rare that if you make at least more than a 4 of a kind, you might make a 5 of a kind. But it's rare though. So if you're saying like how rare it is, it's very rare. Like that's how it goes. And from 1 to a million odds to try to make a five of a kind, a six of a kind, right? That would basically determine and actually eliminate a royal flush. Like that's like so bizarre, right? So the way of this is how it's gonna be, and you need to understand that. So for me, when I'm trying to use my mathematics, that's what it's gonna be, and that's how it will be. So I hope you all like this video. Try to give a try to give a like in the comments if you want. This is how it's gonna be, and I'm so sorry that my voice seems to be a little quiet. Sorry about that again. But in a way, this is how it's gonna be, and this is how it is. So that's what it is, and I'm so sorry about me coughing a little bit. Sorry about that, but that's what it's gonna be, and you need to understand, and you need to appreciate about what's happening in this wonderful feeling, and knowing about no doubt about it. But the way of this is, it's very awesome and very particular, but it's very remarkable of how it is. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time I do. And thanks so much. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time I do. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you, and thanks, and bye.